Hi guys, welcome to my channel. We're going to be watching Arrow Season 3, Episode 6. This one is called Guilty. Now in the last episode, it ended with a doozy. It revealed that possibly Roy killed Sarah. I still find that hard to believe, because why would he? I mean, unless he was being controlled. But if he didn't do it, then why is he having memories of doing it? You know, I mean, I don't know. It's very confusing. But hopefully we're going to find out in this episode whether or not what he was dreaming is true. I mean, because he has been saying he's had trouble sleeping, and maybe this is why, because he did kill Sarah and his subconscious is trying to tell him that or something, and that's why he dreamt it. But I don't know, I just find it really hard to believe that Roy is the one that killed Sarah. But you know, it does make sense in the way that, like, the reaction was with Sarah, like seeing him, because she knows him, and we know that whoever killed her, she knew them, because she wasn't expecting it, and you could just tell that she knew who they were, and she wasn't afraid of them either. So, you know, like I said, it was just unexpected. And so, I mean, it makes sense that it could possibly be Roy, but I find it hard to believe. I don't understand. So anyway, like I said, I hope that this is going to give us answers, but usually with these shows, it's like several episodes down the road. I mean, it took 4 episodes to even show that it could possibly be Roy. So I don't know how long it's going to take before we actually find out what happened. But anyway, if you guys would like to follow me on Twitter, would like to get early access to my reactions, or would like to watch the full reactions over on my Patreon, links are down below. Let's get into this episode.
The serum that you're exposed to, it changes your body, but it also warps your mind.
Does that have something to do with the Mirakuru? I thought I was cured of that. They're dead. Maybe? Jesus, who did that?
It's like somebody beat us here.
Oh, it's alive. Huh?
Took Paco. This was personal. Yeah, more than that. Whoever did this was trying to send a message.
I think I know what it is.
There are only 86,000 Pacos in Sterling, give or take 5,000 for a few.
Wow.
I'm sorry. I know I've been a little out of it recently.
Don't be sorry. Be rested. I wouldn't be much of a teacher if I let you get killed because your reaction time is slow. Okay?
We used a dead drop. Leave behind information for Chen's network. Information will intercept.
I see him.
What was that? Did he make you?
Yeah.
I think he did.
Ouchie.
Where is it?
Where's what?
The envelope. The message. We need it. You must have stashed it somewhere while you're chasing him.
I didn't see him stash anything.
Yes, you did. You just don't know it yet.
What the hell was that?
Today's lesson. Fighting's about being surprised and not getting rattled. You look rattled.
Try angry.
Another lesson then. It's not about you getting knocked to the mat. It's if you get up.
Okay, fine. Then let's go again.
Not tonight. All right, I gotta close up shop. Korean tacos.
Korean tacos?
Trust me, they're heaven. Come on, I'm by. I need you to test my blood.
For what? And don't say STDs, because that would be crossing a line.
For Mirakuru.
I don't need to check you for traces of Mirakuru. You were cured. Are you okay?
He's not.
I mean, besides the whole not sleeping thing.
Totally. I'm fine.
Guilty? What's guilty? Oh shit.
Why'd you kill all those men?
What the hell are you talking about?
What are you doing?
Get out of here.
No.
Ted didn't do this. Ted's been with me for the past 2 hours. He trained with me, and then we went for dinner. And that... he wasn't here when we left.
Alright, so who's guilty at the boxing ring?
Okay, that is 10 minutes of my life I am never getting back.
I'm clean?
Your cholesterol is a little high for someone of your age, but absolutely zero Mirocure serum.
The reason I haven't been sleeping is because I've been having dreams. In those dreams, I killed Sarah.
This really had you worried.
Because the dreams, they didn't feel like dreams, Felicity. They felt like memories. I actually remember throwing arrows into her. Crazy, right?
Yeah.
She's worried. I'm glad that he told her, though. Hopefully they can get to the bottom of whatever it is.
When you discovered beer.
I just hope people listen and like actually investigate instead of just like attacking him if she tells
As friends.
like Oliver and stuff.
Well, we gotta hold him here till the coroner's initial findings come back, and then if they're consistent with his story, we'll cut him loose.
Alright, who's the redhead? She seems suspicious for some reason. She seems suspicious. Like she just kind of stood out to me. Hopefully it was just a random
Why would a mass
extra on the show.
body?
He thinks someone was trying to send him a message.
Who?
He says he doesn't know.
I want to talk to him.
About this case or me?
2 weeks ago, I said I wouldn't train you to fight. Now you have a trainer.
Who's training me to box?
So?
Let off some steam. I think I have a pretty good reason to have some.
Keep your eyes open with this guy.
He didn't do this.
You can't be mad at Laurel for putting her energy into something else. It's her life. She can do as she'd like.
You know I don't like your friend.
I need him to remember what he saw. When we captured Chen Nahui, my debt is paid.
All I care about is us getting home.
Then help me.
Mr. Queen, I will house you, feed you, and clothe you. But my son is off limits.
What are you doing?
I'm helping you. Now, do exactly as I say.
They're beaten to death by brass knuckles.
It's a pretty specific MO.
It matches one murder from 6 years ago, same as tonight, Kleber drug dealer. Blunt force trauma, consistent with brass knuckles worn by a left-handed assailant.
Let me guess, Ted Wildcat Grant's a lefty.
They called him the Sterling Southpaw. You deemed him with a tracer?
Just because Laurel trusts him doesn't mean I have to.
Second time I found you the body.
I've never killed anybody.
Why are you attacking him?
Why should I believe you?
Because I used to be a vigilante. I used to be you.
Huh?
It was 6 years ago. I wasn't news. I stuck to the glades.
And these are supposed to convince me? Masks are also useful for serial killers.
Says the guy currently wearing one. He's leaving me a trail to follow.
Who is?
Whoever setting me up. Look, I've never killed anyone.
Except for that drug dealer that you beat to death 6 years ago.
That was a mistake. Look, we're both trying to find out who the hell's doing this. We can help each other.
Do you know that you're training with a vigilante?
Former, apparently. And no, I didn't. I didn't.
So you also didn't know that 6 years ago he beat someone to death?
The Zanzibar's where the drug dealer was murdered.
You mean the person you beat to death?
I told you. Whoever's doing this is
Oliver, it's
leaving
not
me a
like
trail
you
to
haven't
follow.
killed
Then we follow
people.
it.
We need another minute.
How do you two know each other?
We're used to date.
I was just about to say. I think Oliver's being a little too judgmental.
I am not on your team. I don't work for you.
Exactly. You're untrained.
Oh, whose fault is that?
Right.
Does he know what's driving you?
Yes.
I told him that Sarah's gone.
And does he know that you want to follow in her footsteps?
No.
You're playing a very dangerous game, Laurel.
I can handle it.
No, you can't. because you haven't realized that it's not actually a game.
I basically created a virtual autopsy. It's not as good as a regular autopsy, but like when I can use it to determine things an autopsy would. There were certain things about the forensics that I couldn't reconcile with. Specifically, the angle and the velocity of the arrows were not consistent with a normal bow or archer of normal height. But if the arrows were thrown with Mirakuru force, but if there was some residual Mirakuru in your system, it would explain the forensics, the angle and the force of the arrows.
But you said that I tested negative for Mirakuru.
There isn't any in your blood today, but if one last Mirakuru episode burned out any remnants in your system...
Episode? You mean me killing Sarah?
But 5 months without any episode and just like one random one? Really? I don't think so.